Caleb. You got your drink ready?
Got my drink.
Let's
All
roll.
right, let's roll out, everybody. Hello. Hello.
Yes, hello, my friends. My friends. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll kill that for now. Yeah.
Yep.
But welcome, everybody.
Indeed,
Zenomax,
welcome.
LPK, Alexozaki, Wiseman, Perkins 885. Welcome to
Grand
next
Blue.
diving manga reading.
Because
series.
this is a diving manga.
Mhm.
It is absolutely a diving manga. But right now, it might become a romance manga for a little bit.
It pretty much could. Like, shoujo
Yep.
stuff is abounding.
Because Aina likes Iori, and Kohei is playing Wingman. And I am so about that.
I
absolutely love
about
it.
that.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Just 100%. 100%.
Yep.
Only thing that would ever make it better is if Azusa started playing Wingman. Not necessarily for Aina necessarily, right? Like, personally, I would love it if Azusa started playing Wingman for Chisa.
Yep.
That would be phenomenal.
I mean, in some ways, she already is.
kind of.
She already kind of is.
Yeah.
Like, there's very much this thing of where Azusa just wants Iori to be happy.
Right. Well,
So,
and more
She'll do
importantly,
what she can.
she wants to bang Nanaka into a happy glow, which will distract her from Chisa, if that is even possible.
You're not wrong.
And then that would give Iori the opportunity to actually
not wrong.
maybe,
Yep.
get closer to Chisa.
Oh my god. Yeah,
But yeah.
Kohei proved himself in the last
Did indeed.
volume
Flop,
in a really
flop.
powerful way. Yep. So we're going to be starting with chapter 54 and going through chapter 57 this week.
Yep.
And we will be basically going through all of this on the digital media through Crunchyroll. So if you want to follow along with us, that's the best way to do it, because there will be some differences. We have already read the bonus chapter.
Right, because Crunchyroll does things out of order.
Crunchyroll does things out of order. And in the next week's one, we will be reading the extras that came with it in the volume releases.
Before Grand Blue, I just kind of assumed that half chapters meant that there were going to be special things happening in them. But now I realize that that's not actually the case, and it does make me a little sad, not gonna lie. The half chapters in Grand Blue are fantastic, but,
I feel ya. Also, shout out to, if you're in here, Tenroku on Discord. Thank you so much for giving me all the info with regards to how to go through all the individual chapters as corresponding to the volumes themselves. But then also passing along the actual covers for the actual, volumes themselves. But also, not just that, the single panel gags at the end of chapters.
Oh, sweet!
Yeah. So
nice.
Those were really fun. Yeah, thank you for those. And yeah,
I like how, in retrospect, looking at the cover for Volume 13, Aina is using the hat to, it has it over her chest.
Yep.
Which basically conceals the fact of, wait, did Aina's boobs actually get bigger? Or was she just using pads? Right, exactly. Yep. Gotta keep that a secret reveal.
Yes, indeed.
For the actual chapters.
Hey, Amiju, welcome. Yep, we've got our drinks. I have something very simple.
Yep.
Drink with mine. It's just apple juice and whiskey.
Yep. There's spiced apple cider and there is spiked apple cider.
Yep. Oh, true, because Azusa is friends with that VA girl he likes. Yep.
That is a good point. Yep.
Yeah, Azusa is wingman for everybody.
She is the wingman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bear Bert, thank you so much for the 10 months sub. No alcohol for me today, but cheers.
Cheers
to you, friend. It's not really Crunchyroll doing things out of order. It's the order that these chapters came out from month to month, but the extra chapters order is changed when they are put into volumes.
I see. So it's the volumes.
Thank you, Tenroku, for the help with that. I really appreciate it. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, wise man. Seeing Kohei and Aina a bit more as a ship, friendship or relationship doesn't matter. Yep, very good chemistry. Yep, because anytime that you've got the characters in the story where it's they've got each other's backs, it's very easy for that to just go to well, bang, okay. or at least in your head, right?
Right.
Because
I get what you're saying.
Because if they have that chemistry, if they have that foundation of a friendship, oftentimes that is where a relationship could be really good to form.
Mm-hmm.
But
you know, it's true.
It doesn't necessarily have to.
Doesn't necessarily have to, and in some ways, I like it that way.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. So were those jokes about wingmen made before or after, or were they made about the fact that the name of the chapter is Wingman? I think I'm on a bit too much of an empty stomach for this alcohol. You guys should actually get spiritus. Don't drink it straight, but enhance your drinks with it.
You know, I feel like there's certain things where like discretion is the better part of valor.
Yeah.
And I don't think in my life I am required to imbibe spiritus on any level in order to have an enhanced experience of my life.
No. Yeah. I feel like that's almost the kind of thing where if we ever did do it, we'd want to like maybe not talk about it on stream because like that stuff's so strong
afterwards.
Yeah, like because
so, yeah, we did that.
Right.
Go back in the VOD and you can see that we might have been a little bit more tipsy that day.
This spiked alcohol was a lot more than 8%.
Yeah. You see this. I said it's whiskey and apple juice, but it's actually like 30% 30% apple juice and 70% whiskey. You know?
Yeah. It's the 7 parts vodka, 1 part whiskey, for the oolong tea.
Yeah, you can say that you're drinking, but never reveal how much you're drinking or how much of what you're drinking.
Exactly. Yep.
The characters who try to help the other get with the crush only to end up falling in love with each other dynamic is a pretty good relationship dynamic.
I do love Toradora. Yeah.
That's true. That is basically the whole story of Toradora, yeah.
Yep, and it works so well. Yeah. It really does.
I'm sorry to say this while we're reading this manga in particular, but I actually don't like or drink alcohol. I mean, that's totally cool.
That's fine.
That's totally
cool. That
cool.
is okay.
I don't think alcohol is even like that great of a concept even as far as drinks go.
I feel like maybe
that's
this is
a hot take.
Yeah, no, this is a bit of maybe a weird stab, but I thought for the longest time, and I still kind of do, that people enjoy alcohol not because they actually like alcohol itself or the things that they do while they're like the events that they go to while they're imbibing the alcohol,
right?
But because it's something that helps them get past the inhibitions that in a healthy situation they do not feel comfortable doing because of societal pressure to basically not be different, conform, all that stuff. Whereas like if you kind of let yourself really be free and sort of like shoot from the hip, cut loose a bit, that's something that if you don't know how to do that as a regular experience, then alcohol can be really helpful for that, because then it's like, okay, and I feel like you get that when you have the people that like aren't actually like tipsy, but they like, specifically are like, okay, cool, I've had some alcohol, so now I'm just gonna, cut wild or cut loose, be wild.
Yeah, and they're not actually even feeling it at all.
Right. Yeah. But anywho.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much of that made sense.
And I also think the other thing is that alcohol is extremely overpriced to the point where it's
definitely.
Most of the time, if you really like alcohol, you're spending way too much money on your alcohol.
Especially if you go into any kind of like place that's not a liquor store. Because then it's marked up like ridiculous amounts.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I could buy this bottle or I could get 4 shots of it at a restaurant.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
No, I like to watch anime mildly drunk. No need to socialize.
There you go.
That's actually a pretty cool idea. Just the idea of like, would this anime be better, sober or drunk?
Yeah, school days with alcohol.
Right, and then you can do what's that guy, that video YouTuber's rating style, which is, awesome-tacular, better while drunk,
right,
or no alcohol required,
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be showing someone The Room for the first time. The Jeremy Jahns approach. Yeah, they've never seen The Room before, and I'm just trying to pick with them which drinking game we'll use when we watch it.
Oh boy!
And I'm just yes, this will be a mega cursed experience.
Or blurst, who knows?
I mean, or blurst, yes, exactly. But okay, guys, volume 14. AKA chapters 54 through 57. Let's go.
I feel like blurst is actually a pretty good way to describe Grand Blue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a blurst.
Hilarious
manga.
as well, but, also kind of blurst.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Crossing my fingers for MILF.
And go.
I never thought Kohei of all people would find me out.
Do you have a thing for Kitahara?
Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. But at least it doesn't sound like that the cat's totally out of the bag yet. Whatever happens, I have to play dumb. Morning.
Oh, good morning.
Morning.
Yo.
Me and Chisa have breakfast duty, right?
Mm-hmm. Tink. What should we make?
We still have some spam, so...
Wait, Kitahara. Let me handle breakfast this morning.
Wow. What? What's the occasion?
I'm just in a cooking mood. Let's go, Kotogawa. Oh my god, his face is...
Oh my god. That almost gives me, like, NGE vibes of how low his eyes are, like, on his face. The hell's with him? And then it's just dead inside.
I'm trying to give people a screenshot for, like, these are...
Oh god.
He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit.
Yep,
exactly.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wink. What's with like the Star of David, like like 5-pointed star thing going on here?
Wouldn't that be a 6-pointed star?
It's literally a 5-pointed star. What?
No.
You already hitting the sauce?
No. Isn't the Star of David a 6-pointed star, and then the pentagram is a 5-pointed star?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I thought you were saying that this is a 6-pointed star.
Caleb, I see 6 points there.
I don't know cultural star things, I guess.
See, he's trying to be Radokotan, is the thing.
Yeah, you guys are right. It's 6. Yeah, for a Star of David. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And go.
So this morning we have to carry the gear, update the blog, and and organize the receipts, huh? Question is, who takes what? I know I'd rather stay inside where it's cool. We can always settle it with RPS.
I'll bring in the gear.
Because you can't just play regular rock, paper, scissors.
Nope.
You sure? It's an oven out there.
Whatever. I feel like soaking up some sun. Oh yeah, I'll probably be pretty focused on work. So... Don't expect to see me for at least 2 hours, okay? Wink.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I can't get enough of this.
And
does he have a fever or something? Hey, Keiki, can you pass the tea? Sure. Here, I'll pour. Oh, thanks.
Whoa, get a room, you two. Creep. Oh my god. Go ahead.
Where'd you come from?
If I didn't know any better, I'd swear you were an old married couple.
She just poured me some tea, dude.
Yeesh. Yeesh. At this point, you guys might as well make it official.
You suck!
What was that for?
Don't give me that! What the heck do you think you're doing?
What do you mean? What's it look like I'm doing?
Oh, so you are trying to mess with me.
Where'd you get that idea?
Listen, you! Even if you were right, which you aren't, by the way, but on the off chance I did have a crush on someone, do you seriously think you'd help me by acting like a total spaz? Understand?
Yeah, I get it. You're a real-life tsundere.
Will someone please throw this idiot off a cliff?
I cannot believe Kohei said with a straight, confident face of, You're a real-life tsundere. It's like, I can only imagine what it would be like for me to say unironically in real life to a woman who understands what a tsundere is.
Oh, sure, that too.
To her face, wow, you're a real-life tsundere. I would actually then get smacked, reaffirming my confirmation bias that I believe she's a tsundere.
Yep.
Which is,
Yep.
wow. How else would Kohei say it?
Now what? I tried my best to deny it, but...
Yada yada does it.
I meant it when I said you had the wrong idea, okay? Wait.
Ding!
What if I came on too strong and made myself look more suspicious? Yes, get
God,
full
yes.
Kaguya with this.
Yes.
I mean, he'll probably lose interest eventually if I just ignore him. Forget it. Just do what you want.
Oh, sure thing. Leave everything to me.
Just kill me now.
Hey, Kitahara.
So,
Are you interested in love divination at all?
huh? Why'd you bring up that creepy shit?
I see. Big fan, huh? You delicate little flower, you.
Listen to me, you jackass.
Poor Ida. Oh my god. She's dying here. Why don't I tell you your fortune?
Oh my god. Sure, whatever.
Pick a card. Any card.
Okay.
What did you pull?
The 3 of diamonds.
All right. I have everything I need.
1 card? Wow.
What your 3 of diamonds tells me is that you'll likely get married to a country girl near your age who has a soft spot for cliche romance tropes and tends to frost her face like a cake with makeup.
How specific can you get? No more fortune telling.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Say, Kitahara.
Now what? Where do you guys keep going? Yes, I love it.
And then they left the frame. Oh my god, that's so good.
That's amazing.
Care to take a personality test?
Huh? Same thing, dummy.
Oh my god.
What are you up to?
I just want to know what makes you tick.
You're really starting to creep me out.
Okay, let's begin.
Fine. But he'll still play along.
You've been invited to a dinner party hosted by your boss. Danger. Among the lavish spread, you spot a dish you absolutely cannot stand. What do you do? That's the dilemma.
Dish I hate, huh?
What about you, Keiki?
Me? I guess I'd suck it up and eat it anyway.
Naruhodo. Supposedly, this question reveals what kind of person you're compatible with.
Huh?
In your case, someone who's easygoing yet surprisingly thoughtful would be perfect for you. And wave.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
So, what's your answer, Kitahara?
Yeah, about that. I honestly don't know what to say since I'm not a picky eater. Guess this test doesn't apply to me.
I see. In that case, for stoic like you, a homely girl who wears a ton of makeup would be right up your alley.
Uh-huh. What if I said I'd turn the food down?
For honest souls like you, a homely girl who wears a ton of makeup is just what you're looking for.
What if I tried it, but didn't finish it if I couldn't stomach it?
For doers like you, a homely girl who wears a ton of makeup would be the ideal companion.
What if I spilled it on purpose?
For crafty individuals like you, a homely girl who...
Kohei, we need to talk.
Kurt?
Would you give it a rest already?
You said I could do what I wanted.
The fact that he's just trying to help almost makes it worse. Listen, here's the thing. Let's just say, hypothetically, I like Diori, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Why are you trying so hard to set us up? I mean, there's nothing in it for
hold
you.
on. We're going to...
No, it goes from there to there, right?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, there's nothing in it for you, right? Kohei?
Good question.
Huh?
Now that I think about it, you're right. Why am I wasting my energy?
What's with that? You don't even know?
Well, if I had to say, I guess it's because I know what it's like to be so enamored. It feels like your heart's gonna burst.
I feel the same way about Rakotan.
Yeah, here comes the punchline.
Mm-hmm. Kohei, you mean you?
Yeah, I've kept it a secret until now. But I actually used to be a huge otaku with more love for anime than my tender heart could bear.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
God, the fact that
He still thinks he's kept it a secret.
He still goes that way. Oh my God. Anyway, I've got your back, creep.
Well, there's no telling what he'll do if I let him run wild.
Menacing.
I might as well take the reins. Fine. Then you can try to pick his brain. Can you try to pick his brain for me? Subtly, I mean.
Sure thing. What should I ask him?
Just what are those two scheming? Good afternoon. You've reached Dolphin Dive Shop.
Hello, this is Sugita with Worldwide Tours. Is Kotogawa-san available?
One moment, please. Hey, Auntie, you have a phone call. Aunt Kotogawa, phone. Hey, boss. Huh? What's up? Phone. Hello? Guess she doesn't like me calling her that. Uh-huh.
Hey, Kitahara.
You again? What is it now?
Mind if I ask you something?
I don't know. Ask him if he sees me as a woman, but subtly.
Subtly. Got it.
Oh my God.
This is not going to go well.
Oh my God.
Do you want to bump uglies with Reiki?
That is. Seriously, what the hell is he trying to pull?
We're back!
Oh
God.
my God.
That was amazing.
Holy shit.
That was
Kohei.
incredible.
You need to calm down, bro.
No, see, no.
There's nothing subtle about that at
No,
all.
no. He's actually trying to do Aina a solid here. Because think about it this way. Even after him saying that, Iori still doesn't understand what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, he's a...
So he has to... Subtlety is not the name of the game. That is the maximum amount of subtlety that he can do.
Sure.
And still have Iori not get it, right?
Yeah.
So...
Poor Chisa, yeah, what the fuck happened while I was gone?
Right.
Chisa hasn't the foggiest clue.
God.
All right, next chapter, guys.
Phew. You guys know how to drink. Thanks a ton, Aina-chan. We had a great time.
Glad to hear it. Take care.
Thanks again for the barbecue. Night, everyone.
Let's get drinks again in Japan sometime.
Thanks for coming. Wow, those girls adored you, Aina.
How you holding up? You drank with them all night. I'm fine, no biggie. We'll go pack up the stove and stuff. Sure, thanks. Those guys have really settled in, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. They've been here for, what, 10 days now?
About that.
10 days living co-ed, huh?
Ba-boom.
I wonder what those two do about, you know what? Those two.
You.
I mean, guys will straight up die if they hold it in for 2 weeks, right? Ding dong.
Yeah, their balls burst and they bleed to death. Uh-huh.
I swear to God, there's a conspiracy going around that has been this way for like so long in my memory of guys using blue balls to like convince women that like they need to have like they need to have like sex like regular frequency
Or they will die.
Or they will fucking die. And it's guys have been surviving No Nut November for like 5 years now.
Bold of you to think that anyone actually truly does No Nut November. No.
I mean, what? IRL? I literally have heard it from girls where they're like, this guy, yeah, he was trying to convince me that like.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you heard from a girl that it worked.
No. Girls basically being like, wait, that's a myth? I mean, it's an extremely over-exaggerated...
There have been specific cases, very, very few, of people actually dying from blue ball, basically. But
no,
it's not a thing.
It's not...
Yeah.
It's extremely overblown. Like,
yeah, totally.
Yeah, but the funny thing is,
I think actually the situation here is that the guys are underblown.
So good. It hurts. Not my balls, but...
I'm glad you said it, not me.
I mean... Has anyone in the world not nutted for more than a year that is not dead? You can't prove me otherwise. I mean, no, but I think the difference
you mean that won't die eventually? That's what you mean.
No, but I think the insinuation is that guys could not be bothered to masturbate. No, it has to be from them getting sucked off. Like it has to be actual sex, you know?
Oh my god. Are we really going to go into this conversation?
Gamers out there. Like it's No Nut November, right? But how soon do you expect yourself to fail? Just throw out an estimation. A week?
There was something someone
10
posted
days?
on the Discord that I thought
already did exactly.
There was a meme I saw someone post on another Discord that I'm in where it was like, what is it with November and all the shit that people try and get us to do?
Midnight. Yes, this is true and real. This is the reality.
But during November, it's like you're supposed to not shave, and write a book.
Yeah, exactly.
All in November. No pressure.
No pressure. It's November.
Oh man.
I can do 2 weeks. Ian Gamer, see, that's that. There it is, right there. You merely adopted the failure. I was born by it. Yes.
The night after Halloween. Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh, that's you. Yeah.
Oh wait.
So you already read that? Could you read it again, just because it sounds so funny?
Oh yeah. Yeah. The balls burst and they bleed to death.
How do you think they find time to blow off steam?
Good question. Must be rough for college guys.
It's like, bro, this is my room tonight. It's like, yep, I got you,
Oh my
bro.
god. No, now Ina believes it.
Oh no.
Holy shit.
Oh no.
Oh no. She's gonna try and use that on Iori.
No. The chapter's called Girl Talk. She's gonna ask Chisa what she knows about this.
I don't think asking Chisa anything related to sex is gonna be very helpful, given the fact that she is completely unaware of what's going on with her own sister.
Well, if you weren't doing the other two, you'd probably be zen enough and have enough time to write a book. That's so good. I must save Iori.
Oh, God. Like there was I was talking with someone and they were like,
this is gonna be so good.
What is the obsession that George R.R. Martin has with castration? or like her, because like in Game of Thrones, there's like there's like all of these orders of like you know, people either like warriors or something like
things that have been done to their penises.
Yeah. Right, either things that have been done to their penises, or it's like, but we cannot do the sex, right? Like,
right.
That's very important. It's like, who came up with that
shit? There's a video that this one booktuber did where it was like how George R.R. Martin writes characters, and he's basically, it must start with the panis. And he's like, the what? And he's like, does it whippy whoppa or does it flippy floppa? And it's like, what relevance is this? And it's just an amazing 3-minute video of
how have I
the
not
guy
seen this?
Basically interviewing himself, and one of himself is playing as George Martin, discussing like in very SFW terms How does the Panyas? Yes, Daniel Green, the Goblin King, the Goblin King.
Oh my God,
is so funny.
And yeah, and then you have Theon. Yeah, right. Like, oh God.
But yes, he like starts off as does the Panyas flippa floppa or whippa wappa, and it's like I don't know. Does it have a bow tie or does it have the full accoutrement? And it's like I don't know what you're meaning by that. And then he starts to understand.
Does it have a helmet or a robe?
Right, exactly. He's like he starts to understand how George R. R. Martin is asking what the penis looks like.
Oh my God.
It's such a funny skit video.
Wow.
Yeah, check it
but
out.
anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, Grand Blue.
Girl talk.
Yeah, chapter 55.
Hell yes. Wait. Is that Ina?
I think that might be
Ina. For real? Chief told me what happened today. So, you noticed one of the male customers' band was loose and tried to fix it. But you accidentally clamped down on his gear.
Oh, shit! Wait! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh! I wasn't thinking. But I didn't squeeze that hard.
Listen, Chisa.
Here we go.
There's a reason men's privates are their greatest weakness.
Oh, God.
I swear. How'd you grow up to be so awkward?
I'm sorry.
Nanika gets... The fact that her mom is actually saying this...
Here we go. Just please.
Nanika gets by just fine, and that girl's as clueless as they come. Anyway, you might want to study up on men outside of what they taught you in sex ed. God damn.
Oh my God.
Holy
this
shit.
Mom is ruthless.
Yep.
Chisa!
Well, what's
Oh
wrong?
my God.
I think we have an emergency.
Holy shit.
Did something happen to the customers?
No, not them. Yuri and Kohei might die.
How? Weren't you just seeing the group off? Did they get in a car wreck or something?
No, not that.
And there's two of them. How convenient.
They're gonna die from ball blowout.
And this is after her mom just said, you really don't understand anything about men. You should learn a bit
for going
more.
into this, Grand Blue. There are girls that legitimately think this is a thing. Holy shit. I am ascending right now.
Like,
I have literally
we could actually
demystified this for 3 independent women in my life. And that's 3 too many.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes. Because I've experienced...
why would you know?
I know, I'm a traitor to my kind. But no, I have had the closest thing like this happen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just uncomfortable. It's literally not like you're dying or what have you. Like, oh my God.
So,
oh my God.
What? No, but okay, but all right, work with me here. We could have a situation. So,
Let's drink.
all right. In television and storytelling and things like that, especially if you're a comedy,
Yes.
you want to be able to return to the status quo because that's the easiest way to be able to consistently make material, right? Now, in this situation,
Yes.
or okay, not in this situation. In storytelling, a lot of the times, particularly in anime, you will have romantic developments that will then be backpedaled on, right? And it might be confessions or hand-holdings or things like that or whatever, right? All for the sake of returning to the status quo. In this situation, we might actually be lucky enough, cursed enough, whatever, in order to theoretically have characters actually have sex and then backpedal out of it because, oh, wait, no, it's because we thought that your balls were going to explode.
Oh my God, if that happens.
Like, I don't think it's going to happen, but that theoretically, with what's been set up so far, that could be on the table.
I don't think they'll actually have sex anytime soon.
I don't think so either.
Okay,
but that would be
now
hilarious.
I'm really lost. Details, please.
I'm no guy expert, so I can't say for sure, but what I heard that if they don't for 2 weeks, they'll literally die.
What? That's stupid.
I thought so too, but just think about how they always act.
How they act?
Yeah, like how they do stuff us girls just don't get.
Wow! Boing, boing. So we have unhealthy porn obsession. Scary look in their eyes when observing the female form. No,
Oh my God.
That's just rampant horniness. That's not anything original or.
But the thing is that there's a very good chance that they believe they will die if they don't nut at least every 2 weeks.
Well. Okay. You might be onto something.
Oh God.
She's,
oh no.
She's doubting herself because of her
no.
mom's insecure, like the pressure from insecurity. Yeah.
Yep.
I always thought I'd never understand what makes guys tick, but what if they do all that because their life depends on it?
That explains everything, right?
But nothing like that happened in Okinawa.
Oh, we were only there for 5 days, remember? And when Iori was stuck in bed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I asked Iori if he wanted to bang.
I think she was trying to treat him.
Really?
I would definitely call it a treat of one kind or another.
Well, in some ways, what's interesting is that they're right in that she was saying this will literally relieve the tension between us.
Right, and then it won't be awkward.
But not literally the tension between his balls and her.
Well, I mean, no, but kind of, but not between his balls and his life. You know?
Yes.
Right?
This is amazing.
Oh, man.
But I've never heard of anyone dying like that.
Maybe, but what if it happens and we just don't know about it?
Anyway, you might want to study up on men outside of what they taught you in sex ed.
Then let's check.
You'd think that would be like the primary thing they'd tell you in sex ed, if that was the case. Like,
Yeah.
by the way, guys, start doing this because if you don't, in 2 weeks, you will die.
Oh, this is so
Check
good.
what?
How the guys are doing.
Nice work, guys.
Are you done cleaning?
This is so good.
Dude, you okay? How bad is it?
Sorry. Can you rub my back a little?
Sure, man. Just stay with me. Take it easy.
See, I knew it!
This can't be happening.
Iori looked seriously worried about Kohei. Usually he'd just point and laugh at him.
That's true.
The
Blood
usual.
gushing from Kohei's head. The usual.
True.
Guys are surprisingly delicate, huh?
Yeah, I had no idea.
But shouldn't they have seen this coming?
No, if they had seen it coming, then they would have come.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good point. It's weird that they didn't prepare for...
What's up?
Actually, maybe they tried to.
I love that in this they never think to like maybe we should ask Azusa or something. She
Yes.
seems like she would know everything about guys.
But the
Like,
thing that's going to be great is that Azusa would be like, that's absolutely the thing. Azusa would be like,
yeah,
yep.
she would mess with them, but she also might be like, I mean, it gets pretty bad.
Like I think the longest I've gone without anything, like anything, probably was close to like 7 or 8 weeks. Like probably.
Gotcha.
And that was brutal. But that was because I was sleeping in a room.
Ah,
That was because I was sleeping in a room with a lot of people.
gotcha.
But even
You
then,
didn't just figure out how to be quiet about it.
no, but even then, like that wasn't like I was feeling any kind of like buildup or pressure or something like that. It was just that I was so busy that I didn't have time to even think about my horniness.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like working the summer job, just
It's a
busy,
real
busy.
struggle.
Yep.
It's a real struggle.
Okay, maybe they tried to.
Give him back!
No!
Oh my god, that's right, the porn that they took away.
Yeah.
No way. They had them confiscated.
Well, they weren't something you should take out in public, so... You said the time limit was 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
So I heard. Oh my god.
Then... That means... They only have... 3 days left.
But okay, here's all right.
This is so good.
Caleb, I think I figured this out though. what this is actually going to be used for. Think about when this was brought up in the context of the manga as a whole.
Yeah.
It was brought up in the context of Aina has a crush on Iori. Aina now thinks that Iori is going to die.
Sure.
So she is going to confess to him, potentially also solicit him, maybe.
Wow.
Because she believes that he's going to die in 3 days.
Yeah.
And that's how it will get brought up. Like, that she likes him and all of that other stuff. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I feel your pain, man.
I can't believe I walked right into that pole. Totally missed it.
Oh my God! Ah!
Say it like Joseph Joestar.
Oh my God!
But at least that should be it for work. Whew.
Yep, it's beer time.
Oh my God! The
Those
art on
faces!
their faces of
Holy
sadness.
shit! The fuck? What's up with the pity eyes?
They're looking at us like we're dead men walking. Da-doom.
Oh my god.
Iori.
Kohei,
Yeah?
What?
thanks for everything.
Whoa,
Whoa!
Why are you thanking us?
Seriously, what's up?
Don't worry about it.
It's nothing. We're just so grateful to have you guys in our lives. Thanks for being you.
Peek, and she looks at their dicks. She looked at their dicks. She's
To
like,
see if it's like bulging and about to burst or something.
Are you a rapper now or what?
Wow. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Jesus looking at their dicks too.
You guys wanted to drink, right?
Here, it's on us tonight.
Peek. Clasp. We'll handle the rest of the cleaning.
See, now they're going to get a taste for what it's like for them when they're constantly staring at their boobs, and they're just going to be like, our eyes are up here.
Right. Alright, it's your turn. Yeah.
Oh,
You two head back and chill. Okay?
sure. I don't know. Something's seriously wrong here, dude.
Agreed.
I can remember doing plenty to piss them off.
But nothing to make them feel sorry for us.
And is it just me, or were they staring at her junk?
Really?
What's up?
Crotch. Pity eyes. Overseas.
Don't tell me.
Yup, it hit you too, huh? They were probably comparing ours to the locals.
God damn it!
Yes! Yes!
I love it. I love it. That is amazing.
That is so good! Holy shit!
Fuck!
God damn it, no!
Anything but that.
Could that really be it? Oh, no, that's you.
Could that really be it?
Beats me. It's just a guess.
Oh my god.
Then, let's validate it.
How?
Imagine Keiki, drunk and half naked, sitting between Aza-san, Nanaka-san.
And
Oh wow, yeah. Boom and boom for Azusa, not
yeah, and
but
then
meh.
That's it. That's the look.
Wow.
Yes! That is a
Wow.
Giga Brain.
That is
Giga Brain strat.
that is
Kohei.
brilliant.
Kohei is like,
What's the best size to size comparison where
Right,
it's
right,
just
right.
sad and
Holy shit. That is amazing.
The best part is they're gonna measure each other's dicks, and then the girls are gonna walk in with their hands on their cocks. Like, it's literally gonna be them whipping out their dicks to each other and being like, "Well, we're not that small, right?" Like, "Well, are you? Are you? Are you?"
and then
they're gonna whip it
Tokito
out.
shows up and they're just like, good god.
No, it's just them whipping out their dicks, hands with their dicks in their hands, and they're gonna be like, "Nice dick, man." Like, yeah, you too.
And then they're gonna walk in and they'll think they're gonna get pissed that they're like doing that in, a room or something like that,
Oh
where
my
they can
God.
see them. But then it's gonna be like, oh, we understand, take your time.
Yep. Oh my god.
If that look was them sizing us up,
I'm 80% sure that's the case.
man, reality fucking sucks.
You said it. 3D can go to hell.
Well, nothing you can do about that. Those guys are huge.
It's just that look that gets to me.
Oh my god. Might as well accept their pity and drink for free.
Works for me. Have a rice trip. Boom. Doom. Rub, rub, rub. So, what should we do?
Well, the best thing would be... that reminds me of One Piece so much of like the you don't look like you like that very much, you know, just the disgusting
But they
face.
thought about it and
Yeah.
not happening. But look at the difference in the responses though.
Uh-huh.
Chisa just sweats, not blushing. Aina, it was
Beat red. Yeah.
She's just like boom, just oh yeah, not happening.
Right. Or I can take Iori if you want.
Is there anything else we can do for them? Blip, blip. Oh no, they're gonna send them like porn images.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's absolutely
They're
what
gonna
it's
send
gonna
them
be.
like pictures of like naked girls on the internet or something
Right.
like that. Just like send them just a full-on video link or something.
Oh my god.
Blip, blip.
Huh?
Chisako Tagawa. Something came up. We won't be back for another 2 hours. Go get him. Oh my god.
The hell?
How's that?
Oh god, wait. Oh my god. This is amazing. But, okay. Oh yeah, did you do your parts yet?
Yeah.
It should work, I think. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you guys are still here. Everyone else took off.
Maki-san. Yeah, they're gonna tell her,
Yeah.
and she's gonna be like, "Well, I don't care." You know?
Yeah. We have a bit of a situation, so...
We're gonna kill 2 hours here.
Oh, okay, then can you guys lock up for me?
Sure thing. Yeah.
Don't forget to bring the keys back tomorrow.
Okay.
Hey, why do you have to kill 2 hours anyway? Holy shit.
And she's the one who started the rumor, so
We wanted to give Iori... Oh,
Or
that's
we
you.
wanted to give Iori and Kohei some alone time, you know?
And now she's gonna think that they're gay
Uh-huh.
for each
Yeah.
other. Oh
Yeah.
my god, yes!
right.
Huh?
It always says 2 hours for rest on hotel signs, right?
Oh wait, we say that together.
Oh, yeah.
It always says 2 hours for rest on hotel signs, right?
Wait, you mean those two are... What? Yeah, so...
We're gonna let them have the house for a bit.
I see. Really? Wow.
Good night.
Night.
Oh my god.
1 hour later.
Yes. Right. I also senses something in the distance.
Yes. Oh, 1 more hour left.
Any ideas to pass the time?
You know what's so funny about this too? This is such typical like
You
female
don't-
response. They need 2 hours. Girl, they don't need more than 15 minutes. Like this would be
Max.
no, but for the two of them.
You think they wouldn't do it at the same time?
No, they give each other the space.
They wouldn't necessarily be in the same room.
No, but they could basically be like, bro, I need you to leave. Grabs a sock and he's like, oh, okay, I
Right.
got you, man. You know.
You go in the closet all.
No, not in the same place. Want to watch a diving DVD?
They're not as exciting once you've experienced the real thing.
Well, I like both.
Oh, you really are all about diving, huh, Chisa?
You think?
Totally. I kinda envy you.
Ah, here we go. The real girl talk. Here
Yep.
we go.
Yep.
Well, why?
Because you have something that you can put your heart and soul into.
I don't know about that.
I mean it. People who are totally devoted to something are so cool. I'm really jealous. Hey, you want to become a diving instructor, right?
Yeah?
Then why'd you major in engineering? Chisa? Oh, sorry. Was that a touchy subject?
No, you're fine. Well, I've always been good at math and science, but mostly because my mom kept hounding me about my future.
The mom who works at a diving area.
Yeah. So I met her halfway.
Really?
She doesn't like the idea of me becoming an instructor one bit.
Oh, I see.
And she just wanted to be like her mom.
Yeah.
You know,
And look at young Chisel.
I wish I were my sister.
I wouldn't say that. Like, you wish you were born first or something?
That too. But she's kind, sunny, loves the ocean. And she's great at her job. I can't count how many times I've wished we could trade places.
Wanting to be like someone else? Huh. I know saying it will just make me sound pathetic, but...
Oh, this is so sweet.
I wish I could trade places with you, Chisa.
Me?
I just mean...
Yeah. I wish I were like you too, Ina.
Huh? Why? There's nothing good about me.
Sure there is. You got along great with the group today, right? I wish I had your people skills.
Chisa.
No use crying over spilt milk, though.
Uh-huh. Grass is always greener on the other side. I'm me and you're you. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And now they're pissed.
Yep.
Enjoying yourselves, ladies. Oh god. And they're going to think
Holy
the absolute worst. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
my god.
Oh shit.
Iori? Imamura-kun?
Oh, why are you mad? Don't give me that shit.
We caught Maki-san peeking through the window and had a little
Oh
chat
my god.
with her.
Why the fuck did you tell her we're gay? And I love that.
This double pager.
Yep. With the inverted like nega eyes and stuff. Like,
Oh my god.
and then like that also means that she was intentionally trying to watch them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That was probably a whole other sort of conversation.
Yeah.
Say what?
We thought we were just trying to be thoughtful, so
So you told her we're butt buddies.
this is some kind of joke. This is some kind of joke. It's not funny.
So, it was all a big misunderstanding.
Oh, gotcha. My bad. I didn't think you'd take that joke seriously. It's fine.
My fault for being so gullible. But seriously, Yori and Kohei? As if, right, guys?
Me?
Tell me how it, or, yeah.
Tell me how it went with Kohei.
Guys! Wait, really?
Are you?
Fuck no!
That's slander!
That band incident yesterday really got under your skin, huh?
Sorry.
Just take it one step at a time, okay? Sheesh. How can you be so... How helpless can you get? I don't know how you expect to hack it in the service industry like that. Don't sweat it, Chisa. Your mom's just not great with words. Oh,
Right.
oh, no, no.
Okay. And the half chapter is for next week. All right, chapter 56. Damn, that was for all the potential comedic nonsense that could have happened
Right.
in that chapter.
Yeah.
I'm impressed that
This
that's
is-
how wholesome it got.
Right, this is where you know that this is in fact a diving manga, or at the very least, not just a raunchy manga, because
Yeah.
that is absolutely the kind of like hentai logic that would be taken
Oh
to
God.
the extreme.
What if it's carried into the next chapter though?
Tomorrow's our
That's
last
true.
day, huh?
Time sure flies. We fly home the night after, right?
Yep.
I'm kind of worried.
Why? Scared of flying?
No, it's just
You're gonna die tomorrow.
I feel like you guys will get too hammered and miss our flight.
If that happens, you'll have to book another.
No, that's the mom.
Oh, yeah.
If that happens, you'll have to book another one out of pocket. Got it?
Looks like they're back.
Oh, hey. Should we go greet them?
Mm-hmm. Pop, pop, pop.
I just hope that girl isn't making a fool of herself.
Yori about to
Yeah.
baka that sussy bitch, you know.
Right.
All right, chapter 56, Fun Dive. All right. They got a big bunch of takeout food, it looks like here.
Nice spread.
Nice stuff.
Watch your step getting off the boat, please.
Excuse me, it's dangerous to jump from there. Don't worry. Only an amateur would slip on a tiny hop like this. Even so, for your own safety, please use the ladder to deboard. Huh? What do you take me for, some geezer? No, sir, but it's very slippery over there, so... You think I don't know that? I've been diving since before you were born.
Oh, no.
Yet you're gonna tell me how to get off a goddamn boat? I don't need to be lectured by some wet behind-the-ears brat. You think that just because you're experienced, it's okay to slack on safety?
Oh, hell yeah. She's going to go off on him.
Overconfidence is the leading cause of injury, you know. What was that? Got a lot of nerve talking to me like that. Is there... Oh, that's probably you.
Is there a problem, sir?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is there a
Eeyore.
problem, sir? Sorry, she can be a little stubborn sometimes.
You're telling me, don't you people know a vet when you see one?
Of course, sir. You've clearly been in the drink more than a few times.
Damn right.
But see, that's just the thing. You know how it is. Beginners just love to imitate the pros. We wouldn't want one. We wouldn't want one the newbies. We wouldn't want one of the newbies to slip and hurt themselves, right?
You've got a point. Fine, I'll use the damn ladder.
Thank you for understanding. Nice one, Iori.
Way to go!
I think you have a knack for this job, but I can't swim.
Sure, but you have the right personality for it. You're friendly, cheerful, great at dealing with difficult clients. Besides, you'll probably flunk out of college anyway. You can start tomorrow.
I'll graduate. Just give me 6 years.
Do it in 4 like a good
Oh
student.
yeah, do it in 4 like a good student.
Yeah.
Come on, just cut your losses and work here.
Quit acting like I'm already doomed. We're done cleaning.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Thanks. Good work, guys. We're closing pretty early today, huh? Yep, that group was all we had booked for today.
Want to stop at the store on the way back?
Sure. What's everyone feeling like for dinner?
Ding! Hey, gang!
Yeah?
Well, what is it?
Why don't we all go out to eat tonight? I mean, we didn't have a welcoming party for you, so...
But tomorrow's our last day.
Then we can call it your farewell party. What do you think, Chief?
Sounds good to me.
Is that cool with you guys?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'd love to.
That settles it. This place has the best food in town.
Oh boy. Time to spend everything you earned.
Yep.
Whoa! The curry's killer.
I know, right?
I was a little skeptical about getting curry and palau, but...
The flavor's legit. It might even be better than the curry in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Palau's buddy-buddy with Japan, after all. They use a lot of familiar flavors from home. Gotcha.
Giza? Tummy trouble?
No, I'm fine.
Daijobu. Daijobu. Very good.
Well, since this is a send-off and all, let's hear a few words from everyone. What would you guys say was your most memorable moment on the job?
Our most memorable moment?
Learning that guys' privates don't actually explode.
Watching Kohei flash his junk on TV.
Finding out that people thought me and this asshole were an item. Yikes. Sorry I asked. What about you, Chisa? I learned just how hard it is to be an instructor.
Oh.
You're so serious. How'd you guys feel about the work itself?
Honestly, I didn't think it'd be so exhausting.
No kidding. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of heavy lifting involved.
You, Kohei? The hardest part for me was dealing with customers.
Which you barely did.
Well, everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. I thought I was gonna keel over too when I first started. I'm totally used to it now, though.
I guess it's rough for everyone at first, huh?
Is there anything you still struggle with?
Sure, tons of stuff, but I guess the hardest part is keeping a smile on all the time.
Yeah?
That's a surprise.
Really?
I mean, you're always smiling, Maki-san.
That's just because I've had a lot of practice. But I'm only human. There are plenty of times when the last thing I want to do is smile. I know what you mean. Like when you're hungover.
Or when you find out your scumbag friend got a girlfriend while you're stuck single.
Idiots.
Well, you guys get the idea. Right, Chief?
Yep. After all, as far as the customers are concerned, each dive is special, right?
Uh-huh.
I guess so. But for us, it's just another day at the office.
Damn.
The light accenting.
On them boobs. Oh my god. I'm just gonna take a drink for that one.
Yep.
Oh, welcome to the stream, my man.
Hey, welcome.
Some days you just wake up feeling like crap.
So it gets hard to fake a smile at times. Huh. You might have a hard time with that if you become an instructor, Chisa.
Yeah, right. Hey, do you think I'm cut out for this job? Well...
That depends on... No. Boss, you might love diving, but that's all you've got going for you. Frankly, you're just too awkward and moody for customer service. I can tell you right now, you don't have what it takes to be an instructor. That's why I keep saying you should just get a day job and do diving as a hobby.
You. I wasn't asking you, Mom! Sorry. Oh, shit. Here we go. Not gonna lie, people that wear sunglasses indoors are assholes.
Yeah. I mean...
I don't get it.
Yeah. The only time you ever do that is if you go inside from outside and you don't bother taking them off.
Or if you're literally the chosen from Smosh. So, I guess you're
Right.
the new kid here.
Yeah.
I tell you, this diving company is a freaking nightmare.
Right.
Or you're blind. There you go. Thank you.
Okay.
I forgot about the
Yes.
disability that very legitimately
That
has
is
a reason.
that is an excellent
Yes.
point. Yeah.
So Kakyoin, sure, there you go.
No, he can see just fine.
Ah, I see. Yes. I've never seen Kodagawa that mad before.
Yeah.
Any idea what's up, Kitahara?
Nope. Nada. Well, her mom's always been kind of a hard ass, so I'm sure they butt heads sometimes.
Guess so. She doesn't like the idea of me becoming an instructor one bit. What's wrong, Keiki?
It's nothing. Don't call me that. Let's try asking her about it tomorrow. I'm going to bed. Night.
Already?
Night.
Tink.
Phew.
Oh, what about you?
Huh? What about me?
Well, tomorrow's our last night in Palau. Isn't there something you want to do before we leave?
Nope, can't think of anything.
If you say so, but you'll never catch a fish if you just sit around with your mouth open and hope one jumps in. Kohei! Kohei! How?
It's true.
How do you
It's
spit
really
out the wisdom and still be the guy that says, I don't know if you knew this, but I used to be a huge otaku.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. And I love it.
Ugh.
Who asked you for relationship advice?
I'll have you know I've cleared over 100 dating sims. I'm basically a love expert. I'm going to bed too.
Night.
Tink. This is harder than I thought.
Aww.
Easy playing the protagonist's wingman. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. The man, the myth, the legend is actually
trying
self-aware.
He's trying to help her clear her dating sim, basically. And get the 100% happy ending and all that.
But the thing is, he's also being Iori's wingman, too. He's literally the meta wingman of the protagonist.
Wow.
He's becoming self-aware.
I love it. That's cool too. Yeah.
Damn. Gloom. Any luck?
Maybe she'll cheer up once we get in the water, even if it's for work.
Sulk. Well, here's hoping.
Now that you mention it, I wonder what's taking the customers so long. Maybe something came up?
Oh, I like my translation better. It's hard playing the role of best friend in a love game.
Ooh, nice.
Damn, that's a really good translation. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the original Japanese is, but I really like the way that sounds.
Yeah. We're doing a group dive today, right?
That's right. I understand if one or two people were late, but...
I smell trouble.
You got it, Iori.
Looks like they all got food poisoning.
Whoa. That's rough.
Talk about rotten luck. So, what about today's dive? Everyone canceled. Everyone. Oof.
Guess that's the risk you run with group excursions.
Should we unload the equipment then?
After we went through all that trouble.
Quit whining. Hang on, guys. About that. I just spoke with the boss and... We going diving.
We going diving together? Yeah.
You sure this is okay?
Skipping work to dive? That's almost sinful.
Well, since we loaded the ship and all, why not? Besides, you three only got to go on the first day, right?
It sucked to come all the way to Palau and only dive once.
Thanks a bunch. Isn't this great, Chisa?
Whatever. I dove every day anyway.
Oh, damn. This is bad.
Yeah.
Sure, for work, but fun diving with friends is another thing entirely, right?
But...
She's right, Chisa. Besides, at this rate, your only memory of Palau will be a ball blowout. That cool with you?
And the image of just... Bah!
Right.
Anything but that.
And quit pouting. Let's make some fun memories together, all right?
Fine. I'll get in.
All right. All right. Yeah, let's go.
Pretty.
Let's go.
Uncensored ocean. Yes.
Diving in my drinking manga? Okay.
Ah, it's so pretty.
Man, I never get tired of seeing this.
So many panels. For this.
I thought for a second it was going to cut to like the ass of like one of the girls in front of it.
Oh my god. Okay, continue. Let's keep going. Duck down. Point.
Nice.
These are garden eels. Aren't they adorable?
Yeah. Cute, huh?
I've seen them on TV before. And
Nice.
Chisa perked up. Point for picture.
Yeah.
Tap.
Right, I'll take the picture.
Point. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Take the picture of all you all. Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Everybody
all
in
right.
the photo.
Yep.
Oh.
And they all group around Chisa specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they get nice and close.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh! Woo! Oh! Wow! Freaking huge manta rays!
Okay.
And fish like coasting along underneath them for like. Oh! Oh my god!
Damn.
Oh, it looks so good!
That is gorgeous.
Oh, the sense of scale, it's so
I know.
good. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome. And just wow.
Yeah.
But then Iori looks at Chisa, and Chisa's just about to cry. There's a little
Yep.
bits
Yep.
of,
There's
little
water
bits
under
something
that
there.
mask,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
not from the ocean.
Uh-huh.
That was fucking awesome! Woo! We actually got to see the manta rays.
I didn't think they'd be that huge.
They were really impressive, huh?
And it was a pair of them, too.
Do you think they were a family or a couple? At first, I thought they were a cloud passing over or something. Me too.
It was pretty wild to look up and see that overhead.
You must have seen them a bunch on the job, huh, Chisa?
No. I've never seen them that close before.
For real?
We must be lucky then.
No kidding. Man, I gotta say, Tyven really is something special. Yeah.
Yeah, you said it.
Oh, don't do this to me.
And in the picture.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's
And
just them sleeping, of course.
Yep.
How was it? Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. Truth be told, I was a little worried about you.
Why is that?
You always take your job so seriously. Just didn't seem like you were having any fun in the water. If you want the client to enjoy themselves, you have to too, right?
Right.
Same goes for relationships.
Oh!
If you want to have an honest conversation with someone,
Oh! Then I have to be honest too.
not a girl. Oh my god.
Holy shit,
Oh
character
my god.
development!
Yes, I love this.
Oh, this
'Cause
is so good!
the first line of, if you want the client to enjoy themselves, you have to too, right? That's like, yes, that's fantastic, right? And that's something that any kind of thing where you're guiding someone through an experience that could be a lot of fun,
Yeah.
you need to make sure you're having fun too, because that can have an effect on it.
Right.
But relationships.
That goes for not just mom and her, but also for friends and others.
Right. But I love how, it's something that there's a reason to be saying it, right?
Yeah.
And that she needs to handle the relationship with her mom.
Yep.
But that could also have other
applications.
Right, exactly. Yep. What are you doing?
Sees her mom. No, nothing.
Gonna apologize for last night? Well, what are you waiting for?
But
Don't worry. You and Sayaka-san are more alike than you think. I'm sure you got your pushover side from her. You got this.
Rude much? Here goes nothing.
Yep. Good luck.
And here we go. Wait, where'd the mouse go? The hell?
There it is.
Oh my god. So hard to
You
find.
only see movement.
hey, Mom, I'm sorry for yelling at you last night. I know you're just looking out for me. I really want to be an instructor more than anything. I promise I'll study hard. And I'll get my degree, too. So please, give it another shot.
Oh my god. Oh, did you say something, Chisa? If you don't need anything, then do you mind? I'm busy. Yeah, I was gonna say, she doesn't. Yeah, she only deserves an apology if she's also willing to give one herself.
Oh,
And,
shit.
And, goddamn.
Oh.
Like, I was legit kind of surprised when Iori was like, oh, are you going to apologize? And it's like, wait, hold on.
She heard exactly what she said.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, go off, Iori. Let's go.
Yep.
Next chapter.
God. Oh, man.
Chapter 57.
No, but before we go into it, this potentially holds a whole other kind of context for also why she doesn't notice the thing with Nanaka.
Yep.
Is that it's not because she necessarily doesn't notice, but it's that she doesn't notice because she just doesn't care.
Yeah.
And that, holy shit.
Yeah. Let's go.
Kind of cold, don't you think? Can it wait? I'm busy. Right. Busy. Did you really have to... You gonna get that or what? Yes, boss. Hello, you've reached Dolphin.
Yes, hello. This is Sugita with World Tours. I'm calling about the dive scheduled for next week. If possible, I'd like to change the party number and course again.
May I ask who you're calling for?
Excuse me, is Kotogawa-sama available?
Yes, sir. One moment, please. Hey, Auntie. Bring it over, will you? Sure. Here you go. What now? Another meltdown?
Iori, did something happen with Chisa again?
Why do you ask?
Well, just look at her.
Wait, what?
Huh?
She's beaming.
She's smiling?
Exactly. The only time Chisa ever smiles like that is when she's diving or out for blood.
Oh my god!
Whoa, do you even hear yourself when you talk?
Oh no.
This might be the most pissed off I've ever seen her.
Oh shit.
Yeah, maybe.
You think she's that mad?
See for yourself.
Huh?
Let's see. Dude, don't puke on the floor.
Gross.
I've witnessed pure malice-made flesh. My stomach couldn't handle it.
What the heck happened?
Well, how should I explain? Let's just say it was the sequel to last night.
Wow, that's funny. Last night.
Family Feud Part 2. Gotcha.
In that case, we should probably keep our noses out of it, huh?
But today's our last day on the job.
I'd say the chances of them clearing the air are pretty slim.
Yeah, but what can you do? They're both way too stubborn to...
Hey guys, come here for a sec.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
What's up?
Cleaning the kiosk. No, we just wanted to thank you all for working so hard. She said we can take something home from the store as a souvenir.
Oh yeah, cool.
Let it all out. That's you. What's his problem?
Beats me.
Nothing too expensive, okay? Keep it under $20.
A souvenir, huh?
But what? I know. Why don't we all get matching shirts or something?
Pass. You really want to be paired with that?
Yeah, never mind.
Diving gear seems like a safe bet to me.
True. This waterproof bag might be nice. You know, for all the stuff you don't want to get wet on a dive.
Good call. Can't think of anything I need it for, though.
Flop.
What about your clothes? Oh, this is under $20 too.
Diving earplugs?
Nice.
I thought you weren't supposed to wear earplugs in the water. Something about the pressure pushing them in? It says they're perforated to make equalizing ear pressure easier. Huh. Those might be better for Chisa, actually. Why? Does she have trouble clearing her ears? She messed her ear up in Okinawa, remember?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, sis.
What's up, Chisa-chan?
I think I'll skip the third dive.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Find anything you like?
I think I'll go with a waterproof bag. I'm still looking.
Aha. In that case, a client left this behind as a joke, but... Doom. Just kidding. Guess it's not much of a souvenir, huh?
Thank you. I'll treasure it forever.
Grab. Are you crying?
That's just the kind of guy he is. Typical. Are you getting diving gear too, Chisa?
No. I'll just take these cookies.
Huh? But it's not exactly memorable, don't you think?
Ha 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 ha. I'm good. I don't need anything like that.
Oh. Okay. All right then. Well, job well done, team. Thanks for all your hard work. We really appreciate you guys coming out on such short notice.
We have some new hires starting tomorrow, so you're free at last. Glad to hear it.
We had a blast. Where's the boss? Is she still glued to her desk?
Ain't easy being the head honcho.
She asked me to give you this on her behalf. Oh, our pay!
My anime money!
And his
Already
eyes
know
there.
how you're spending it, huh?
Sorry, it's all in cash.
Yeah,
Fine
that
by me.
makes sense for the, taxes side of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
International job and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Here, your mom added a little bonus.
Thank you.
We should ask Kodogawa-san before we leave, too. Or thank Kodogawa-san before we leave, too.
Yeah.
Just waves and that's it.
Yeah.
Looks like she's tied up.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, don't mind her. Well, thanks again, you guys.
It was fun while it lasted.
Thanks for having us.
Now all that's left now is to catch our flight out tomorrow.
Thank God we don't have to get up early for once.
Which means we can drink the night away.
If you drink that much, you might never wake up. Say something, Chisa.
Yeah. Let's drink till we drop.
And she pulls out Spiritus. Chisa, no! Oh God, I have to be the voice of reason.
Hold it, Keiki. Just play along.
Why should I?
Getting drunk might help her open up, right?
Oh, I thought he was going to say something about Iori.
Glug, 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 glug.
Maybe, but... Promise you won't let things get out of hand.
Oh my God. Sure. Just leave it to me.
And I'm pretty sure that's very similar to the kind of face that he made, like when he was like, I guess I'll handle things with Iori.
Yeah, jeez, I have officially decided that life is meaningless.
Yeah. Oh, what time is it?
12:37.
Oh my
Boarding
God.
time. 14:30.
Wake up, you guys! Everyone ready?
Oh, hang on, I have a lot to pack. I think I'm good.
Quit spacing out, Iori. Oh, sorry. Hurry up. I'll call a taxi. Just in time.
Please, we have plenty of time to spare.
Don't forget, we have to go through customs, too. Yeah, because international.
International, yeah.
What's with you, Iori? Did you forget something? I think so. You forgot to tell off Chisa's mom.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wallet, phone, keys, passport. Got 'em. Then you should be fine. No, it's something else. Well, it better be important. Beep. Hello? Oh, hi, Maki-san. What's up? Oh, boy.
You guys left something at the store.
Ah, nice. Huh? Really? What?
The porn mag I gave Iori.
Oh, no worries. worries. Just throw it out.
Tropical Aerodise. Yeah? Alrighty. Bon voyage. Beep.
Okay, let's get to the departure check. Where's Iori?
Oh, Kitahara? While you were on the phone, he shouted, "That's it!" and ran off.
Huh? Why didn't you stop him?
That's it! He looked like a man on a mission.
What is that idiot thinking?
Oh my god.
Well, I guess it'll be okay.
Oh my
There's
god.
no way Iori would actually miss her flight over a porn mag, right?
Howdy. Bag, please. Departure. Passport, please. Fidget.
That moron seriously did it!
Oh my god, he's still there!
Wow.
Because he's not just thinking about the porn mag.
Yep. Cause see, Iori never actually said it was the
Iori.
porn mag.
He never
right?
did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Iori missed your flight, eh? Uh-huh. He said he'd book a red eye back with his paycheck.
Wow. Through Guam. Oof. That's gotta hurt.
Oh man, I'm excited to see this.
Why he even went to Palau to begin with.
Oh man.
Yep.
Well, for now, let's have a toast.
Welcome back, freshies.
But we drank so much last night. Chisa-chan, did you get a chance to talk to Mom?
Oh.
Chisa-chan?
No. I don't have anything to say to her.
Hey, Chisa-chan?
Shh.
What happened? We're not exactly sure ourselves.
And
then...
And much nakedness, yep.
Uh-huh. God.
Oh, poor Chisa! Oh.
Chisa, I'm home. Because this is his home.
Yeah.
You asleep? Well, if you're up, just listen. You're pissed because your mom snubbed you yesterday, right?
Oh, this is so sweet.
I don't blame you. That's messed up. Oh, and she responds.
Whatever.
Awesome.
That's just how she is.
I thought so at first, too. But something just seemed kind of off to me. I mean, she was obviously worried about you. Then it hit me when Keiki was on the phone. When I held the phone up to your mom's ear, for some reason she grabbed it with her other hand.
So what? Can you go now? You're bugging me.
Hang on, I'm almost done. So when I went back to the store and had a little chat with the chief, turns out your mom's deaf in her left ear. Wow.
Oh, shit. Oh, the ear problems that Chisa is having.
Yeah.
Mom had the same problem, but it went really bad. What?
Apparently she used to be an instructor before it happened. Sometimes even instructors have a hard time clearing their ears during a busy dive. Do you know what they do then? Resurface, I guess? Well, that's what they should do. But really, most just stay down and power through it. After doing that one too many times, her eardrum finally blew out for good.
No way. I had no idea. Why didn't she just tell me she couldn't hear?
Well, if you ask me, she probably didn't want to ruin your favorite thing in the world. You two are really alike. You know that? You both have the same ear problems, and you both totally suck at expressing yourselves.
And then she gave her a bonus.
Yeah.
So she's opening the wages. Go get him, kiddo. And it's not a bonus, it's the stuff to help with ears.
All right.
Stuff going... Oh... I mean, her mom's still kind of a coward in that regard, but I totally get where she's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mom,
That's all.
No.
Or,
Oh yeah, that would be you. Yeah.
That's all. Good night.
Night.
So,
Before you go, can I ask you something? Oh, did you miss our flight for me?
yeah, well, I wanted to grab my magazine anyways.
I see. Thanks, Iori.
Oh, actually being honest for once?
What her mom suggested she do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I mean it. I'm really glad you're here.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. So ends summer break.
And so begins another brain dead semester.
And another drink because...
And another drink! For that censored dick!
Mm-hmm. So is that the final chapter of this volume?
Mm-hmm.
4, 5, 6, 7?
Yep.
All right.
Wow.
That was a volume.
That was indeed a volume.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh, okay.
The deep drama.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Will
Oh
their
my
balls
God.
explode?
Oh my God.
Okay.
This was a really, really good written, like
Uh-huh.
a really well written volume.
God, I love the part where it looked like a look of pity and disgust. All right. Imagine
Aina in between
drunk and
us,
half naked, sitting between Azusa-san and Nanaka-san. Ugh. Yep, that's it.
So is this the best volume of Grand Blue so far? Oh,
I don't think I can. No, I can't say
it's
that.
a top 5 for sure.
It is another volume that demonstrates excellently just how legendary of a manga Grand Blue is.
Yeah, that's the tough thing is that
because the volumes of Grand Blue,
they're just
accepting
all
that
so good.
one cursed one,
Yeah,
are
true.
so good. Yeah, Kohei's winking faces were fantastic. They're comparing us to the locals. Like, oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was
Yes.
so good.
Bumping the table.
Well, yeah.
Wow. I mean, my favorite thing about this volume is the really hard drama they got into with Chisa. Like, I don't really
Same.
care
That was
for
awesome.
the comedy in comparison.
Yeah.
The drama is
Yeah.
so good.
Mm-hmm.
Because Chisa and Nanaka having some issues with their mom makes sense given the fact that there's a bit of a, like,
It's a complicated situation.
it's a complicated family situation.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But not only that, the idea that their mom is a diving instructor is like, oh shit, wait, that makes so much sense. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But then their mom is like actually kind of a bitch. Like she's
absolutely.
really awful.
Well, and things get all sorts of complicated anytime you have something where the parent is really good at something and the kid wants to also go into that thing. Because the parent's role is to basically help their children meet the demands of society, right? Help teach them and things like that, so that way they can flourish, right? However, there is some. It gets complicated and messy with stuff like that, right? Because here's the problem, and this is why I think the mom actually had to apologize there. Chisa did not ask for her goddamn opinion.
No, but she didn't ask for specifically the friends either. Yeah.
Well,
She asked for generally the room's opinion.
oh.
Yeah. It was
okay.
It was a bit vague.
Okay, no, yeah, all right, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But then there's also the fact that her mom did it in public.
Yeah.
That is so and as a result of that, her yelling at her mom, I do not think that's anything that needs to be apologized for. Not
I think that's also a cultural thing about like not respecting your elders. And
yeah, basically. But, you know, row fight the power, fuck you. You know, like the
Again, I think the big thing here is that the mom is still a bitch because she's kind of a bit of a coward to have like actually good communication with her daughter, and because she's
Right.
old enough to have plenty of time to have learned the lesson of
decent communication.
Right.
I don't give her an excuse in the same way that I give for Chisa because Chisa's younger.
And the mom is in the role of the
mother.
The mother, the mentor figure, right?
Yep.
And also the fact that like the whole thing of like go get him, kiddo, that felt like kind of a substitute for an apology.
Yeah.
Which is actually, if you think about it, really shitty.
Yeah, it undermines the stuff that she was saying at the island. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's something where there was an in public, in person, something that went way too far. And then she doesn't even technically apologize. It's in private, not in person. One of these things is not like the others. Yep. And it's ugh.
Yeah, and it sucks that Chisa's apology wasn't heard. Because that's something I don't blame the mom for in the slightest bit because she literally couldn't hear her.
Right, I'm not actually deaf in my left ear, but I'm next to deaf in my left ear.
And I think it's really important for people who
and so I've had situations like that. I've had to talk to people and have situations where people are trying to get my attention and they say something and they're like standing over there, and because I'm just like, it's like that plus
your right ear is engaged.
Right, my right ear is engaged, and or I'm also focusing on something else, so I just do not hear them.
But like a great example is this: when you are wearing headphones, one of your common things is you always take off the right headphone because that's the one that can hear relatively well.
Yep.
And this is a really cool thing that Jacob, who is someone who is not at all actually disabled in this way, you have like still a good 25% hearing in your ear.
Yeah, about 20%.
Yeah. It's still pretty good, but it's still a thing of where like when we're talking, I generally talk a little bit louder to you than I do to some of our brothers.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah. It's not me trying to be like, oh, Jacob can't hear. It's more like, no, I've just spent years and years and years because you've communicated to me that that's a thing.
Yep. And that is one of the other things that is so the problem arose with Chisa's mom because she tried to power through something rather than actually understanding the weakness of it.
Call her out. Yep.
And she is doing that again.
She's still doing that again.
Because she's not actually communicating about the issue that she has. Now, the whole thing of doesn't want to ruin diving for Chisa, cool. That's Iori's interpretation.
Yep.
Not what something her mom said, but also that's something where then that could give Chisa even more of a reason to take safety seriously when it comes to diving.
True and real.
When I got my first job, because I was like 14 at the time, it was like a summer job, right? I didn't understand to tell one of my bosses that I had a hearing problem.
Right.
So they ended up actually getting really frustrated with me because they would try and talk to me and like get my attention to get me to do something, and I just
in a crowd with a lot of people.
Right, and I just wouldn't hear them, right? Yep. And then I ended up telling them about that, and they're like, "Oh," and they understood a lot better. And then they just, made sure that it was like a lot more like direct, basically, when they wanted to get my attention. Right?
They'd be like, "Jacob," and then you go, "Yes," and then they would tell you the thing that
exactly right.
Yep.
But that's something where, then after that, once I realized that was a thing that had, frustrated them, then whenever I went into like, workplaces, I would make sure to tell the people there, by the way, I can't hear very well out of my left ear, so if you're trying to get my attention and it seems like I'm just not listening, that might be what it is, right?
Yeah.
As a grown-ass adult.
Yeah.
And the problem is that there's a part of this that kind of goes in line with the like an aspect of sort of like the desire for like fierce independence that is pretty prevalent in Japanese culture of like, be your own person and muscle through everything and like determination and willpower. And that's all good stuff, right? But if you don't have that acceptance of the things that are causing serious problems, then you just end up offloading the consequences for those problems onto someone else rather than yourself.
Yep.
And that's no good, especially when you're a parent. So, yeah.
Yep. And I get that they haven't seen each other in a while, so there's obviously all kinds of other drama and situations with regards to that. But still, the idea that she could have, even if she wanted to lie about it and say, I have issues with my ear and I'm having trouble hearing you, just FYI for interactions in the future, make sure you like fully get my attention and a response from me before you start talking to me about something important. She could have just lied and not told her that it happened with regards to diving.
Sure.
I totally love the idea that it's the mom's problem that led to this. That's why I don't fault it from like a writing perspective.
You're right.
But I absolutely do not excuse the mom for the way that she handled this, because she's acting like a little kid still, basically.
Like, because the letter being done in that way, where it's not even like acknowledging but refusing to apologize, like it's almost like denying that the thing even happened.
Yep.
That almost
like
feels like it goes
gaslighting.
into gaslighting of,
Yep.
what are you talking about? I never said anything wrong. I never said anything hurtful or like,
I never tried to kill your passion for diving.
Right, exactly. It's like, what the fuck? But then also,
Good one. Yeah.
The fact that it's like, oh yeah, I want you, like, I maybe didn't want you to lose your passion for diving, right? But at the same time, now granted, she did say do it as a hobby, but like, oh no, you're totally not cut out for this. You shouldn't do
The
this.
only
or whatever.
thing you have going for you,
is like what that you could say that that's something that is a bit of technical advice, but there is absolutely no care in that whatsoever for the feelings of the person or the fact that they care about the diving. So then that makes the Iori's explanation, while I like that as something that maybe she had as a reason way back when or whatever, that is not something that stuck around over the years.
No.
Like, it really didn't.
Nope.
And also, by the way Chisa handled that situation with the customer, that's actually kind of exactly how you should handle it. Iori's thing was the exception of like,
he's really good at it.
He's really good at it.
Really good.
Like, but the thing of, sir, this is a policy of safety. We could potentially be legally liable if you were to injure yourself while on one of our expeditions.
Yep.
That's...
Yeah, they might lose the customer because of what Chisa did.
But that's not something that they should
they
negotiate on of,
Yeah, but if they
this
got
is our policy.
sued basically because an asshole decided to do things that way.
If they don't do what Chisa did, they would probably be even more liable.
Oh, of course they would.
Whereas
I'm
if they
saying
say like...
That's literally what I'm saying.
Right, but like if they still told them like, don't do this, and then they did it anyway and injured themselves, then they could say, we tried to stop them, but they, they wouldn't have it.
The difference, wise man, is that Chisa is 20 years younger probably than her mother.
That too.
So I give very much a... Chisa is at fault, sure, but the mom is like, had 20 years more probably to figure this shit out, and she didn't. So fuck the mom. Sorry. I absolutely respect the intent of which she tried to make things better towards the end, because that is still something that needs to be acknowledged.
Yep.
But the fact that she's not got her shit together is not Chisa's problem.
Right. It makes for an easy way to basically close off the loop of the story so that we can go back to the status quo that doesn't involve the mother.
Yep.
But that only works because the mother is not going to be, as far as I can assume, involved
in the story.
Involved in the story.
She'll probably come back way
right.
later.
But if she was,
yeah,
that absolutely would not be nearly as satisfying.
Yeah, exactly. But the fact that they are so distant that even her daughter didn't know about the ear problem, they have been really distant. Yeah, that's true.
That is definitely true. Yep.
It's a very fair point to bring out.
Oh, you're actually saying Chisa's better at this? Wise man? Gotcha.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. And Chisa is similar, but she is better than it. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I got you. Because Chisa's only a bitch to those that she doesn't want to interact with clients and friends and people she knows. She is absolutely better.
Right, exactly. The whole thing of like Chisa being moody and stuff because there's a difference between saying you're not cut out for this, let your dream die, versus you are not predisposed to this, so you'll have to work a bit harder. Those are two very different things.
Yep.
And the thing of the, hey, by the way, you'll need, because this is something that doesn't come naturally to you, you'll need to focus on this in order to really be good at it.
Right.
That's totally different than, it's not up to you, sorry, you just got dealt a bad hand.
Right.
Give up.
Yeah. Also, in this modern world, I think that this kind of communication, lack of communication in this regard, is kind of an oversight in the best possible light, where it's basically like, oh, they probably communicated primarily through text, email, and like WhatsApp,
Sure.
So they didn't really have any need to probably call each other. And because of the drama and stuff, there's probably a reason as to why they didn't usually call each other.
And even if they did, she was probably holding it up to her good ear.
I mean, yes. So it never would have come up.
Yeah.
But then visiting, that's the kind of thing where, for safety reasons, it does not make sense that the mom wouldn't tell Chisa about it. And even if she wanted to protect the hobby, she could have very easily lied about the fact that it came from a diving accident.
Or even if, or from another angle, the fact that you know that your kids are getting into something that you are very much into, and that you injured yourself while doing this thing, aren't you kind of beholden to tell them about the way that you injured yourself on this thing so that maybe they won't injure themselves in the same way?
I mean, in some ways, Chisa has never really done that to her knowledge.
Right, totally.
So that's kind of the thing of where Iori was like, wait a minute, I'm noticing a similarity here. And it's not just that their personalities are similar. They physically seem to not clue in to things that certain people are talking to them.
Yeah.
And I love that continuity thing, that the Okinawa trip was a setup for this reveal. Because that, from a writing standpoint, is why I think the drama of this is so good, is that the idea of Chisa being so similar to her mom, and thus the conflict happens, but not just in the personality, in the mistakes that they made, in that they are so passionate about diving that they would do the thing that Chisa called out the customer for doing, which is they're so good at it, quote unquote, that they would slip up in the safety areas.
Right. And actually, like
that's perfect foreshadowing, in my opinion.
And also, I like, as far as how Chisa brought that up, I really feel like there was a lot of good things that she did too, because she was basically acknowledging all of the things that the customer had going for them, of like, hey, this isn't my first rodeo, I've done this many times,
right?
And because Chisa's being the stickler, right? And that's that's part of her job, right?
Right.
But it's I know you're totally experienced, but like statistically, that's where most of the problems end up happening.
Well, what I would have done with Chisa's perspective here, because I totally have been in the situation of the customer where I have the seniority to basically say, like, you're going to potentially hurt yourself, or you're going to potentially mess something up for someone else. I need you to respect what I'm saying, even if you don't want to follow it generally. I totally acknowledge that. I get it. But I need you to do this for not just my sake, but for others' sake. The one thing I would have done was basically brought up the idea of, hey, I get it. You're probably really great at this. The thing is that this isn't because I think you're not good at this. It's because my company that I work for will be liable if you hurt yourself when you do something that I didn't tell you to do.
And I will be liable to my own company, regardless of whether the company
could get
ends up
fired if I don't tell you to do this.
Yeah.
And I am no offense to like people that like hate customer service stuff, but I am an amazing customer service person.
Yeah.
I am ridiculously good at this. Every job I've been in, I'm like, fucking amazing. Like, I'm trying to look at like I like got achievements from the companies for like being an amazing customer service person.
We had a really great first job that helped us with the whole customer service thing.
Yep.
And I feel like customer service
each had the same first job.
Yeah, and it's something that really, I feel like everyone should do at some point in their life. Not the specific job that we did, but customer service in general, just to know what it's like. Because it helps you be way more understanding of people in general.
It's so good, because there's so many people I know who make a lot of money, and thus they never really did a customer service job. And it's like, oh my God, you are an asshole and you don't know it.
Right.
Can you please just have some empathy, for
Right.
fuck's sake?
Go
to
into
these
a
customer
position
service people.
where people are predisposed to see you as a tool. Right?
God. Oh.
And then, and that's what you have to work with. And they see you as a tool, and you've got to build connection with them and empathy and everything, so that way, at least in the U.S., since there's a tip-based system and all that stuff,
Which is bullshit in a lot of ways, but anyway.
but so that way, like, there's a connection that's formed, and then they have a pleasant experience, right?
Yeah.
And it's not that complicated to do if you get practice with it, but it is not something that comes naturally.
Nope.
There is a reason why that Skullface bookseller Honda-san anime exists, right? Where it's just
that anime
first time
speaks to me on a spiritual level. Oh my God. If you haven't seen Bookseller Honda-san, go watch it.
And that is a great point, Will Wall. Yes, the mom was put on the technical team and not the customer service team during the interviews for a reason. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. As someone who had a summer job at Food Lion this summer, I can confirm. So, yeah.
Yeah. It's and
dang it.
So, yeah.
I got the hiccups.
Be nice to your waiters and servers and anybody that's helping you customer service wise because it and
front desk people.
Yep.
People that are there just to basically interact with you and be the gate point for a business. Right. Be respectful to them. Jesus Christ.
Like it the even if you're gonna go for the like cold uncaring angle, the returns that you get on your investment basically from just that extra little bit of
and we can
human
appeal
decency.
To your selfish side
Right,
if you're not a decent person.
Yeah, like when you are kind to the person and like you will get a better experience.
It will pay dividends.
Like you will absolutely get a way better experience. Like there is no contrast. Like there is no contest.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Like to the point that it can almost be measurable. I have had times where even I would specifically, and U.S. does tips and all that stuff, but I would specifically go to this place that this guy would run, and I would get like a burrito, like a breakfast burrito. And I would tip him like 40%, right?
Yeah.
And I would get a 40% bigger burrito. And it was great. I didn't ask for that. I just mentioned that, I really liked big portion sizes from restaurants and things, and I liked that this place gave big portion sizes.
Yeah.
Suddenly, because I'm complimenting and encouraging and things like that, he's like, yeah, I'm going to lean into that a bit more.
I'm going to sneak in a little bit extra meat, beans, and rice and cheese and stuff into this.
And because I'm also paying that bit extra, he's like, yeah,
you deserve this extra
Right. You deserve this extra bit, right? And, it was his owned establishment, right? So the money was still going to him regardless, right?
Yeah. It was a small business.
Yeah. But in the same thing, when I go to like a branch chain establishment, if you build connection with the person, you can absolutely get actually more food than you would normally. Like, and this is how I motivate myself maybe, but like
when you're not feeling like being a nice person.
Right, exactly. When I may be having a shit day and it's like, ugh.
Because I think that's the part that we give ourselves grace for this, but we don't give the customer service person the same measure of like and the same thing, because it's like you come in and you're not trying to be an asshole, but you accidentally let your nasty side come out when
you're busy, you're stressed, you're whatever. You're like, I gotta get through this and get to something else. I spent too much time in line in traffic and whatever.
Imagine how much it's magnified for service people who have to deal with this shit constantly.
Right.
And then, like you're saying, yes, they have to smile. That's part of their job. Skill description thing is you must smile to every customer and make them feel welcome. The jackasses, don't get walked on, but still you have to make them feel welcome here.
Right. There was a point when I was working at like at a Chipotle, and they they had their like usual thing of like, we want people to say this to the customers when they come in and you're about to take their order, right? And
we've got Chipotle hacks, y'all.
Oh yeah. Like I would specifically use a lot of these hacks on Chipotle actually, because it's you get that bowl and you figure out how you can get the most meat and shit in there, right?
But then you also talk with them and build that connection.
You talk to them, right? And
they're willing to do
it.
Right.
Like even if you say like, all right, help me out here. I'm trying to just get like a big meal in, right? Like so I want lots of fajitas. I want lots of this stuff, and they might pile it on, But I would specifically be like really energetic because I loved the Chipotle food. It was delicious, and the managers were like aghast at like, wait, he's actually smiling sincerely, like he's actually greeting the customers energetically and like asking them about their weekend, before then very quickly sending them off to the next person that would like give them their meat or salsa or whatever, right?
Yeah, because you weren't always at the actual line. You were sometimes in the kitchen.
Right, most of the time I was in the kitchen, but when it got brought out and put on the line, they were like, this is great. And it was, anyways, but
anyway,
basic decency to people that are helping you with your with your service,
especially employees, managers. I will say this as someone who at one point I came close to being a manager. I came very close to being not an official manager, but I had people that were newbies that I had to watch out for. And the first thing I did with them was, I don't care how you perform in this whole thing here. However speed you pick this up, that's okay. But I'm going to at times come up and basically ask to give you, like, that I'm going to give you some feedback. As long as you're willing to listen to it, I don't care how long it takes you to adjust to that feedback. Then we're good. And they were like, okay, yep, yep, cool, yeah. And these were like, little 16-year-olds, they were
Sure.
like, I'm new and I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm like 20 or something,
Right.
It's just like, you're going to be fine. You're going to be okay.
Yep.
I never understood how in America waiters don't get paid enough and need to depend on tips, and like people tipping is an erratic variable with unknown probability.
Yep, and that's why at restaurants, if they're nicer restaurants, they'll say like if there's a group of like 6 people or more or something like that, then they just automatically add a gratuity on there because the waiter needs to get their tips.
Jeez, JP, yeah. Remember when a customer complained to my mom, boss, that I didn't smile? I was 14.
Jeez. So
that's such a...
I actually had a big problem smiling at my first job that we both worked at because I was a huge introvert and stuff, just talking to people and stuff. I would be like a robot, just all right, here, what kind of ice cream do you want? Here you go, right? And our boss, like both our bosses were great, but one in like the husband, because it was a married couple, right?
Yeah.
He was so awesome about it. He was like, you terrify them when you answer so blankly like that. He wasn't like, you need to smile. He was just like, that this is what it does, right? And then he would be like, you can smile, right? Smile. And he would just do things to try and like
goof you out,
me out into smiling. And then he'd be like, see, you can do it. You can do it. Just do that with the customers. And it was great. Like,
it was so awkward to watch him be like, hi guys.
You're right. It was so awkward. It was so awkward with like the things that the boss would do and stuff. But like smiling regularly when you're not actually feeling like smiling is not a normal thing, right? You gotta psych out your own emotions and stuff. So
yeah, it must be actually nice with, like you were saying, Zeno, like having masks on. It's like I don't need to worry about fake smiling anymore. I just kind of have my eyes go,
Yep.
I hate forcing a smile in general. Well, this is actually kind of a fun thing that's really interesting about YouTube is that the YouTube fast-talking, excited, fake energy that's at that first like 30-40 seconds of a video for a lot of like YouTubers and stuff. That's a thing that I sometimes feel pressured to do because I understand the meta that the YouTuber algorithm kind of thing is that people will click off your video in the first 5 to 10 seconds if they don't have a good reason to stick around.
That quick dopamine hit.
Yeah, so some people, and this is something that I've measured, is that some people will just not watch the video even though it's the same show as like the same thing,
really?
But they'll click off of it because it's like, well, I mean, I would assume at some level that I could see in that video the
energy isn't as visibly high as usual. Yeah, it's a tough thing because when you're in a job, right, like that, the day in day out, it can get kind of monotonous, right?
Yeah.
You can get into the drudgery of it.
Yeah.
Even when you're doing something like, say, watching anime, and that's a weird place to be in, a weird balance to find. But
something else that might have contributed to the mom's behavior, not to excuse it, is that she was probably pretty stressed from opening her shop and was constantly working. Some of that stress may have bled out into the conversation.
Sure.
So no excuse, though.
Yeah, no, right.
Oh, I guarantee you that's probably what part of it was.
And that understanding of why the things happen, not as a means of excusing, but for, just knowing how to navigate with that person can be really helpful. And also hopefully understanding for yourself so you can navigate yourself. But yeah, that's good stuff to have.
Yeah, it's a mental thing, Zeno. Yeah, like for example, Jacob and I know that a specific show that we're going to react to has a specific vibe to it. And we'll basically emotionally prepare ourselves to be in that vibe. To like, okay, we're ready to watch a comedy anime now.
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready to watch a thriller anime now.
We don't want to go
into
into
watch Attack on Titan now,
Right. We don't want to go into something where we're probably going to need to cry, like where that's going to be the vibe of the show if we're looking for a comedy. That's just not going to work, right?
Yep.
And so Leo Demak, the whole thing of I genuinely don't know how you guys maintain such positivity full time. Quite frankly, we don't. the thing that we try and do is match what we record at a particular time based on how we're feeling at that moment, and then just try and balance it with the whole thing of we have a schedule of the things that are coming out and whatnot.
That's where I totally feel you, JP. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, and Hell's Mercy. Yeah, that's a thing that we have to make sure we don't end up doing. Like that's actively a worry of ours that we're like, oh shit, like wait, did we accidentally end up like getting so like wrapped up in the energy of it that we're not being genuine, and it's like, oh well, hold on, let's not do this recording now, let's do this at a later point.
There have been times where I've realized, either because I caught it myself or because like Caleb would point it out off camera or something, where because I would be, say, feeling pressured to enjoy something because
or like to view it a certain way.
Or to view it a certain way or whatever, because our job is entertainers basically, right? That I would end up actually not enjoying as much or not at all sometimes potentially things that I might have otherwise enjoyed or seen differently because of this pressure that I allowed myself to feel basically, right? And it gets trippy and weird, and it's who knew that watching anime could be so complicated, but I
think the weird thing, and this is the point that I think is really like something that I want to bring this up in a context. I know you're probably going to respond to the Monogatari one, but this is something that I feel like might be a tough topic to bring up. But I've seen a lot of people engage in discussion about what makes a good reaction channel.
Okay.
And this is the thing that I feel like is a really awkward topic, is that I think there is such a thing as a good reaction channel. I'm not going to go into what makes a bad reaction channel, because I think that's different for everyone, or it's just something that you don't like. Because I think good and bad are too objective in the wording. But I think there is such a thing as an effective, like reaction, like something where you're doing your job well.
Right. You keep yourself in a peak state so that you can bring your best self to the reaction, and you enjoy the show for what it is, and Yeah.
And I think the way that a lot of customer service people can identify with this is the idea that when you come onto work, you assist yourself. Example 1, any customer service people in chat that would make sure that they were caffeinated before they went into work.
Right.
Any customer service people that felt like they were just properly hydrated before they went into work. Another one, make sure you had proper sleep before you go into work.
Right.
I could go and list. Make sure that you had talked to that one friend that you get a really good emotional resonating vibe with.
Or listen to some fun music before you start your shift.
Listen to some music before you start your shift.
Yeah.
All these things are to trick yourself to be your best self when you do your job.
Right.
But if taken out of context, it actually looks like a form of kind of prepping yourself to be fake, basically. And it's no, I think that's the distinction, is that kind of stuff needs to be had. That needs to be done at times, because people are not robots, like Jacob is saying. You are not going to be the exact same in every single video.
And that's not something that you need to strive for, right? Whether it's in every single video or on every single day.
Yeah, of course.
One of the things that I've struggled with a lot in recent years is just being really depressed. And one of the things that's tough about when you're depressed is that you can't just stop being depressed, right? Like that doesn't work. But you can look for the things that don't help with your depressed state, right? If you're not getting enough sleep, if you're not eating right, if you're focusing on things that just aren't very helpful.
You're not talking to people.
Right? You're not talking to people, right? There's a whole list of things that you can go into, right? Making sure that you're fulfilled with the things that you're doing on a day-to-day basis, right? And if you don't do those things, that's not necessarily going to inherently make you depressed, but it's certainly not going to make you less depressed. And if you do those things, that is not when you don't feel like doing them, that is not a dishonest behavior on behalf of yourself, right? Because it would be more honest to be depressed. No, it's just taking care of yourself, and then trusting that when you do the thing, it will have, some kind of positive effect on your mental state.
True.
Because we are the we are a slave to the drug dealer that is our brain, right? And our
Yep.
thoughts are not separate from our emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And when our emotions are out of whack, that will influence our thoughts.
Yep.
So, not that the feelings aren't valid or anything like that,
No.
but you can definitely guide what kind of space you're going to be in.
Yep. Yeah, so I think all that to be saying is that there's ways in which something that is consistent is not necessarily genuine. And
Sure.
thus, one of my favorite things about being a reactor on a reaction channel is that I don't need to be consistent. I can lean into the sides of myself that are ridiculous and inconsistent.
Yeah.
And you guys will, over the course of hundreds of hours, start to see those idiosyncrasies and those
Right.
inconsistencies and goes, that's Caleb.
Right.
As expected of Caleb Chan. And I'm like,
Even if it's something that kind of surprises you, right? It's just
Right.
but you can kind of tell that like, yes, this is Caleb.
this is the kind of thing that he wouldn't fake because it doesn't make the reaction any better.
Right. It doesn't
It's-
make sense to fake it.
Yeah, exactly. That's such a Caleb thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And that kind of thing, yeah, exactly. Expected Caleb. Yeah, that's exactly right. Right. And that kind of thing has to come from somewhere genuine so that it can be consistent. Because there's times when I've had people message me, "Are you doing okay? I saw this
sure.
thing
Yeah.
that was an idiosyncrasy that I have never seen before." And I'm like, damn, you're right. I actually am not wanting to talk about that, but thank you. I appreciate your care. But no, that's not something I'm going to get to online with a stranger.
Right,
no
right.
offense, but
Yeah.
but thank you. I appreciate
Ludwig, you are not my. I am not your friend. kind of
Right,
thing, yeah.
right, yeah, you are not my friend. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think that that's an aspect of being genuine, but understanding that there is a desire from you, the viewer, to have a consistent experience in terms of entertainment.
Right.
And that requires something
That's that
is-
weird dance and balance.
Yeah, that is actually a dance.
And
It
so,
it is
with regards
it's
to
really
your,
tough. Yeah.
with regards to your question, who was it? Will? About Monogatari. Yeah, Will Wall. It was a very tough show to predict what kind of mental state we would have to be in, and early on, because of the vibe that we got off of the first episode of Monogatari, right? We were like, okay, well, and early episodes of Monogatari more like,
Well, no, the weird thing is that I think Monogatari is a great example because in the first episode, I think I got Monogatari immediately. Like, I think,
Oh, yeah?
like, personally, I understood Monogatari exactly as they were trying to get me. And then the second episode, I went completely off base.
Gotcha.
Because I didn't feel like that the second
Right.
episode followed through with what the first episode
Yeah.
promised. So I got confused.
Yeah,
and thus was like, I have to
Right.
throw out everything I learned from the first episode, which was wrong because the first episode and the way I interpreted things was actually pretty decent,
right, and like the
especially looking back
So,
on things.
like I know for myself with early episodes of Monogatari, before I really got a feel for it, I was expecting more of like the Kill la Kill domestic girlfriend kind of experience, where it's like, all right, we're gonna get a lot of fan service, but alongside that, we're going to get some really witty dialogue, and it's gonna be great, right? And that was kind of what I figured was the Monogatari experience just from the outside, right?
Yeah.
Not 100% wrong, but definitely not seeing the full picture, right?
Sure.
And so that was something that caused a lot of issues. And then as the show got on and we got a better feel for it, then it ended up going a lot better. But that is definitely a thing that we would think about, not that specifically, but Monogatari was a show that took up a lot of like mental energy and space and thought with regards to how we planned our reaction schedule for like the week, because it was such a different show where
Yeah,
we
we've never
really
really
had to
seen
be on the
anything
top
like
of
it.
our game for something like that, because we didn't necessarily know what to expect.
Yeah.
With something like Yu Yu Hakusho, we can generally know that we're going to have just a great fun time, right?
Well, it's kind of a lighthearted, goofier show
Yeah.
with an action focus that we've seen many shows that are like it. I think that's the other thing that gets easier about doing these reactions. It was we more often stop encountering shows that are so original from what we've seen to us.
Right.
Like they're
It's-
less original to us.
Right, it's a unique flavor on something that feels familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyhow, yeah, cool little conversation about something to bring up because of the mom's lack of genuine, sincere communication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun that this came out of Grand Blue, though.
Yeah,
Like
I think the alcohol helped a little bit.
the alcohol definitely helped, but I feel like you know, and again, and I love to harp on this kind of stuff, right? You know, you guys might be like, "Oh, classic Jacob," or like, "God, he's talking about this again." But anytime that
girlfriend.
no, no, it's the same reasoning and logic of why I ended up loving Domestic Girlfriend, but it's not tied to that. It's the idea that do you remember? Okay, this is a deep take, but do you remember that line from Bleach where the captain of the Gotai 13 was talking to Kyoraku and the sick one about how when they're about to fight in the Soul Society arc, how he's like, you were fantastic, and the thing is, you defied imagination when it came to the battlefield. Okay. I feel like that's something that can kind of be applied to stories sometimes, where when the story defies your imagination, right, that's when it truly becomes something great. Because there's when it meets your expectations, right, the comedy that is just hilarious and it does it well and it's fantastic. You're like, wow, that was a fantastic ride, right? I loved it. But when it somehow does something that you never could have conceived was even really possible, right? You're like, this is a comedy. How could it possibly also make me cry and care about, you know, something that I never thought I'd care about, right? Sure. How could, you know, a wacky battle shonen anime make me cry over a ship, right? Like how does that work, right? Well, it can, and we're going to show you how. Right, and that's when it goes from being like a really good show or story or whatever to being a great one, to be one of those ones that you'll remember and just it'll stick in your mind because, oh wow, I expected the one thing, and not only did I get, you know, my expectations totally delivered on, right?
Oh yeah.
But I also got something much more, and that is my favorite anime experience right there. That's my favorite story experience.
Indeed, Amaju. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one.
Exactly. That. Yeah.
A Hunter x Hunter made you actually cry about an antagonist was beautiful. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, or Dr. Stone with making us be like, oh my God, you know, science is wonderful, right? You know, a light bulb or a telephone or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm gonna go.
Sounds like a good idea.
End my day here, but y'all, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. These streams are really fun.
Yes.
I'm glad we have plenty more Grand Blue left, but it's not that much, really.
It isn't.
We will
it's too
end
little.
2021 before we end Grand Blue. Sorry, we'll end Grand Blue before 2021.
And that's sad.
That's really sad.
That's really sad to think about.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But,
then we'll be caught up.
And the best stories are the ones when you don't want to see your predictions come true because the storyteller can do better than what I can imagine. Yeah.
Yep.
By the way, that happened recently in Odd Taxi. I'm really excited for you all.
Oh my God.
I'm really excited for you all to see our Odd Taxi reactions.
Odd Taxi's a show. Oh man.
Like
when you told me that before the recording, I was just like, no, but I love it.
Guys,
and then
I
we watched the episode.
Have a weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
He might really
in the discussions of the Odd Taxi stuff. Like I literally might have had a theory to break even magnets.
For the second fucking time.
Copy, not steal. Like.
Oh boy.
Either I'm the biggest dumbass galaxy brain that stumbled onto the truth, or I'm actually just the biggest dumbass. It's going to be amazing.
Just keep shooting, and as long as you get bullseyes, it's all according to Keikaku, and when you don't, then it's just, oh, well, you know, it was an idea, you know? Like,
I mean, we'll see. But all right.
Take care, everybody.
Take care. Remember, our streams are every weekday, 3 p.m. Pacific time. On Mondays, we have our podcast. Tuesdays, we have our dramatic manga readings. Wednesdays and Fridays, I'm doing Dark Souls 3. I only have a couple streams left.
Well, depending if you're going to actually beat these bosses.
2 bosses left. But then, of course, we'll have a bunch of bonus content after that game is finished. And then, of course, on Thursdays, you're playing Tales of Berseria.
Yes, and I'm probably going to be taking a break after Tales of Berseria is done. So,
so heads up on that.
Yeah, get in on those while you can.
The Thursday slot will then become a Caleb stream.
Which is terrifying to think about. 3 Caleb streams in a week. Yes.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, take care, guys. We'll see you in the next one. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. Yeah.
I was waiting for you to say that.
I just wanted to basically be like, look, it's genuine. There's no canned scripted response.
Because why would he ever do something like that other than just because he could?
Yeah, just because it could.
Later.